If you're looking for some fun and easy crafts or decorations to make before Easter, I have them here for you. We're gonna make a really simple Easter wreath and a really cute little hanging decorations. So if these sound like fun to you and you wanna get started, here we go. I'm Teresa, this is Celebration Elevation. And these things, most of the things I'm going to be using today were from the Dollar Tree, so you don't have to worry about them being expensive things. The first one, I know you can get these in a couple different colors at Dollar Tree. You can paint it however you want on the outside, but I wanted to leave it the natural color wood. And then what I'm going to do is I took a really pretty, let me see if you can see this, you can try to see it down there, a very pretty natural spring looking fabric. And so what I want to do is I want to put my spring fabric as the background on this little frame. So the way I'm going to do it is I have some rulers that I use for like sewing, or I actually do quilting sometimes, so I have rulers for both of those. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it for this frame size, and I'm going to measure it out so that I have a perfect square for this. So I'm going to put, actually on this one I know it's cornered correctly, it's perfect over there, but I'm going to need to mark it on this side where I want the cut to be, because I want it to fit tightly on the background of this. So I'm just laying the ruler here, and I'm going to mark with just a pencil. And we can always change it if we need to, make it a little bit smaller. Can't make it bigger, so just be careful. Okay, so hopefully I have not screwed it up. I did just give this a quick little iron just to make sure. Now I'm going to actually cut my paper here, because I'm going to cut it all the way through, but underneath this is one of those what are they called? Self-healing boards, so that when you cut on them, it doesn't actually make a cut into the material that you're using. So, okay, I'm gonna go this way first. I'm gonna cut, and I'm just using one of these cutting wheels. Okay, so I did one direction. You can see I made a slit in the paper, but that's really fine. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, now I'm gonna go the other direction. And, okay, hopefully this is squared off and correct. I think I'm gonna have to find a new piece of paper. Two pieces of fabric. Okay, no, it actually, wow, that's rare for me. It looks pretty perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off of here. I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. You can use Elmer's glue if you want. I just want to kind of do this faster, so I'm going to use a glue gun. So I'm just going to do part of it here and then lay it back down. And press it in. Yesterday I did a video, and God, I burnt my hand so bad on this stupid glue. And you need to have, listen to me, I don't have one here. You need to have a little bowl of cold water next to you when you're working with a glue gun, and that way when you burn yourself or you get glue on it, you just stick it right in the water, and it will cool your finger off, and it will also, the glue will come right off. I heard somebody say one time, it was of course a man, and he was doing it on like a DIY video, And he said, oh, if you ever get hot glue on your hand, just immediately put your finger in your mouth and like suck, I don't know, suck on it. I didn't even want it. I mean, to me, anything like that is like, whoa, grosses me out. I'm a bit of a germaphobe, and so I don't like, I like thinking about saliva. Okay, sorry, back to our decoration here. Okay, so I got that part done. Now I'm just gonna go around here. By the way, I love this glue gun that I got. It's Sure Bonder. I'll link it below. It's a high temp, oops, need to pay attention to what I'm doing. It's a high temperature, but when you put it back on its stand, it's charging, which is nice. And then you can just take it off its stand and it's fine. So yeah, also, if it's not charged at all and you want to use it, you can just plug the cord into the actual, instead of into the charging station, you can plug it into the gun itself and you can just use it that way. Okay, so this is how it looks. I think it looks really cute. And then all I'm gonna do with it, because sometimes simpler is better, is I'm going to take one of these little, I got this little pack of these butterflies, bunnies at Dollar Tree, and I think they're so cute. And I think I was gonna put just one in the center. Let me see if 3 would look cuter. I'm making this for my daughter-in-law. Actually, I think it looks better with 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue 3 on here. I know when my son and his wife have been only married for almost 2 years, and I know when you're starting out in your home, you don't have a lot of decorations for all the holidays, and they can be really expensive. And the Dollar Tree decorations are really cute, but I think it's nice when you make them look more customized. I think they just look higher scale, upper scale, you know, better. Okay, so what I did is I just put one where I'm really pretty good at eyeballing things for center. If you're not, just measure this. But I did one on the left. Now I'm going to do one on the right, and the same distance approximately from the side. And then I will put one just in the middle of them. And I think this is really cute. I think she's gonna love it. I would like to hurry up and get these done so she can have it now, because the day that I am actually making this video is 1 week from Good Friday, so Easter is coming up on us pretty quickly. So I wanted to get a few more Easter decorations finished before that. So look, isn't that cute? I think that's gonna look so cute, and that's why I wanted to leave the wood natural, because these have natural wood. You could paint them all pink and this pink, or you know, whatever you want, obviously. And then it came with these little beads up on the top, super cute, and I love the way this turned out. So set that aside for Marissa. Okay, another thing is a wreath. Okay, so with wreaths, I made excuse me, I made a bunny wreath in my last video with the wire forms for an actual like bunny head with the ears and then the head, and I put like cotton puffs all around it and some of those like little bunnies that we just used. But now I wanted to make a grapevine wreath, and again I think I'm going to give this to her, but I had this big grapevine wreath that I got on sale right after Christmas, because look, it's got fake snow on it. But that doesn't need to show. I'm just gonna turn it over and use the brown side, and we're gonna do this as the wreath. And I kind of, the one thing that I bought that I love, let me show you. I want to somehow incorporate, now this is hard because I bought these little bunches of lilac, which That's my son, my oldest son Kevin's favorite scent. I'm not really a lilac fan. Sorry, lavender. I'm not really a lavender fan, but I understand. But I think it looks, oh gosh, I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe that's why I'm not a lavender fan. But I wanted to incorporate this somehow on here because I think it would look so pretty and so natural. So I'm trying to decide whether to go vertically or horizontally with this. Maybe I'll go on the bottom and then I'll tie some kind of a bigger bow on the bottom. That's what I'll do. So right now I'm just gonna kind of lay this out. Isn't that cute? It was wrapped in this paper and get all this. This is real lavender too, so I'll link that below. But it came with two of these. Two of these little lavender bunches. I can't believe I was saying lilac, but and then it's got all this lavender. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find a nice ribbon. That's what I'm gonna do with that. This was also at Dollar Tree, and I don't know, I kind of wanted to just take it apart and maybe, excuse me, oh gosh. Okay, I think the first thing I need to do is adhere the lavender. So I'm going to use, I think I'll use like a cute purple, oops, sorry, like a cute purple gingham one. I think that would be pretty, and especially around the lavender. Okay, bows are not my big skill, so wish me luck on this. So I like to give myself plenty of room, and oh, well that's perfect because that's the end of it. So I'll just do it in the middle and then trim everything off. So I'm gonna go ahead and first get him on here really good. So I want to put that one on, and then I'm gonna make a knot. Make sure you guys can see this. I'm famous for making things out of my frame, my shot. Okay. There. And then what you can do also is just kind of reinforce it with a little bit of your glue gun, hot glue. So my glue gun back. See, I don't know if you could see it in the picture, but this is like the little charging thing. It just goes into here. This is where it's charging, and it like lays on here, and then it comes with this, which is nice because that's where anything would, it feels like it's almost like a Teflon, and that's where any of the drippings would go down, and then it's plugged in. And then like I said, if you're using it and you haven't plugged it in recently, charged it, then you could just take this off and put this cord directly into your glue gun, and then it's just a glue gun. It's just not a cordless glue gun. So, okay, now one thing I do know you always want to do is you want to show the pattern of whatever ribbon. Got myself a little bit of hot glue there. It wasn't too bad. Okay. Okay, so the first, it doesn't look great, but I'm not panicking because I know you can manipulate these pretty much any way you want them to be. So yeah, I'm gonna just, oh, that's really cute, like this with the little bow. Oh, it keeps turning when I tighten it. Okay, so I want that to go like that and that to go like that. So I'm going to trim them. When you trim off the edges of something like a bow or ribbon on whatever, make sure you do it, well, not make sure, it's just better to do it at an angle like this, because for one thing, then your ribbon isn't going to start unraveling as easily at the bottom, fraying, I guess. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of my very favorite joke. Oh my god, my kids and my husband would just be like rolling their eyes if I tell it, but it made me think of it, so I'm gonna tell it, okay? I'm just working on my wreath, but I'm gonna tell you a joke. I mean, how many people do that for you, right? You have to subscribe to their comedy channels. This is all for just mine, and it's free. Okay, I'm just sort of redoing the little bit of the bow just to make it a little bit nicer. That's cute. Okay, oh, but do we like it like this now? Or on the bottom? Shoot. No, I kind of confused myself. I kind of like it like this. But this is what I was doing. I think I should do it like this now. Okay, so a string walks into a bar, and the string hops up on the, it's not like a dirty joke or anything. The worst thing about this is a bar. So let's say he orders a root beer. So the string sits on the bar stool and says, "Hey, bartender, can I have a root beer?" And the bartender says, "Oh, sorry, we don't serve you in here, Mr. String." And he said, "Why not?" And he said, "I don't serve strings." And he's like, "Oh, okay." So he goes outside and he puts like a fake mustache on, and he comes back in and he jumps up on the stool and he says, "Hey, bartender, could you please get me a nice cold root beer?" And the bartender says, "Sorry, Mr. String, I see who you are. You're going to need to leave. We don't serve strings here." And so then the string is really thirsty. He wants to go back in. So he ties himself up in a knot and then just kind of mushes up the top of his phrase, all the top of the string like this. So it looks like hair or something on him. So he goes back in there and he disguises his voice and he says, "Hey, Mr. Bartender, I'd like to have a root beer." And the bartender says, "I'm afraid not." No, there's... No. Okay, so the bartender says, "Hey, aren't you," I ruined it. "Hey, aren't you that string that was just in here a minute ago?" And he says, "I'm not a string. I'm afraid not." Oh, he doesn't say "I'm not a string." He just says, "I'm afraid not." Completely ruined the entire joke. Okay. Oh my god, I'm sorry, guys. Back to my crafting, because that was so bad. I can't believe I did that. I've told that joke for so many years. And what's funny is when my husband was in medical school, we moved to the East Coast and we met this guy, Ryan, he was from New Jersey and he was going to the same medical school. And one day he said, "Oh, I want to tell you my very favorite joke." Guess what? Afraid not joke. I felt like kindred spirits. You're my brother forever. So it was kind of funny. Anyway, my brother-in-law, actually, Don, told me that joke when I was little. So much. I'm gonna put the happy on. I'm gonna have it hang, I think, from here. So I'm gonna go to the back, and I left the little hanging part on there. So I'm gonna go to the back. Okay, so I'm just glue gunning this, gluing with a hot glue gun to the back so that it needs to come up a little here. So, I mean, I could put carrots on. I could put some more of these little... Ow! Okay, now I hit my... Now I hit the side of my arm onto the glue gun. Ow! That hurts. Okay. I'm gonna pause for 1 second while I find a couple other things to put on this wreath because I want to make it really... Okay, I'm back. And one thing I found, this might seem silly, but these cute little stickers, and I can just hot glue them to different places on here because it kind of goes with the happy, I thought. So let's see, how many of these do we have? Again, I'm just gonna lay them out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. These are really cute. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 8. And I just want to evenly space them out. I think this is better because I wanted to be able to use this longer since I'm so late in getting this one done. But if you if you want to make it for Easter, then you can put the eggs on it like I was saying. These would be really cute. And they have the carrots there. I'm just trying to make it more spring dedicated than anything else. Okay, so I'm going to take my glue gun and I'm going to glue these on. And these are really cute. These were from Dollar Tree. And I know they're just stickers, but they look like they're metallic because of the part of the sticker. And I think it looks really, really cute. She likes glittery things. My son, not so much, but it's not really up to him. He doesn't care. If you like this video, by the way, I hope you do, all the jokes and all. If you liked it, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. All you have to do is click the little subscribe button on your screen, and then if you click the bell, also you'll get notification when a new video has dropped. And then if you hit the thumbs up, that means you like it. So why not, while you're down there, why not click the thumbs up too if you don't mind? All those things help me out with YouTube. They want to know people are watching me, so thank you for watching me, by the way. Because there are plenty of these videos that just show you how to do it, and you are like making some seriously good stuff. But I like this stuff we make because we're making things just for anyone to make. I don't want to make real difficult projects. Okay, so I had also bought like some cute flower packets at Dollar Tree, and I was thinking, I wonder if there's a way I could sort of coordinate these on here, but I don't know if that will just look like too much, because like I said, I don't want it to be too much. It's going to say happy, and it's going to do those. What do you think, guys? I feel like it's done too quick. I feel like this was just finished too quickly. I do have this mesh from Dollar Tree, and I've been wanting to know what to use it. I should have done this first, actually, before I hot glued all those stickers on. But this mesh is from Dollar Tree of all kinds. This is the first time I've ever got the kind that has like little, I don't know, I guess it's fake snow too, but it's for spring. So we can kind of weave in and out of the, that's kind of a good idea. Let's weave in and out of the flowers with this, and I think that will be really cute. So I'm going to start in the back and just, I'm going to go under and over, and I'm sort of squeezing it together so it doesn't take up, like, it's a, I forget how many inches this is. The package said it was 6 inches. So it's 6 inches wide, so I'm pretty much like doubling it over, more, maybe even more than that. So let me just glue the back of this here so it stays in place. I really like this. This is way better. So I just finished this up with securing the back with the hot glue gun, just making sure that it doesn't unravel, and that's pretty much it. It was an easy project. I got most of these I think everything on this project I got from the Dollar Tree except for the lavender. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Here are the finished products, and I hope you will come back and join me next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.